Hello everybody, welcome back for more Super Mega Baseball 4 Season 3 playoff action. As today we are in the conference finals for the game number 1 between the Serpents and the Neon. Neon coming off a really tough series against the Spider Bears in round 1, where the Spider Bears pretty much pushed the Neon to the limit. Highly contested games in every single game, but the Neon did defeat them in 4 games as they move on to take on the Serpents. Serpents, on the other hand, swept to the lucky breaks in 3 straight. And they finished it off in fine fashion, scoring 17 in that game number 3 to knock them out and move on. But here we are, the Serpents and the Neon are going at it. All-time series between these two. Neon do have the advantage. Out of 6 games, they are 4-2 record. But a lot of offense has been scored between the two, as they've only outscored them 26-20. So a lot of runs have been scored. Let's see if it plays out in this way, the same way round 1 played out, or is it going to be a little bit more low-key pitchers duels? I don't know, could be interesting. But let's look at the starters. For the Serpents, they got Derek Drapes on the mound. He has no wins or losses yet, but has a 2.25 ERA. And Owen Lozano's on the mound for the Neon, who's 1-0, 15-point ERA, as he had a really bad first outing against the Spider Bears where he gave up 10 runs, but still pulled out the win, which is just unfathomable for the most part. Let's see if his luck is a little bit different this time around. Let's get to the lineups here. We got some changes to make. Avenue, she's a little bit down, which is not what the Neon really need right now. They need her to be at her high point of the game. Moreno's got to come out for now. Heal him up a little bit. We want to take Avenue out. That's a really big bat they lose. I think they're going to leave her in. Everybody else is good. Now Pruitt's a little bit hyped up. They're going to leave Sloan on the bench. No, the changes really need to be made here. Yeah, I think they're going to stick with this. Alright, let's get to lineups. Serpent side, we got a lot of morale over there. We can see why when they scored 17 last game out. Walker, Alexander, Witness, Rums, and Hanspringer all high. Neon side, we got Pruitt and Instigate and Houndstooth are all high as well. Pruitt is really ramped up right now, but Avenue is a little bit on the downside for whatever reason. And she did kind of have a little low-key appearances the last couple games. She started pretty hot in the round 1. But the teams are, not the teams, but Neon's going out to the outfield. Words. Slide Witness going to be leading off the Serpents. Elijah Alexander be batting second, and Hunky Morse is batting third. And here is Slide Witness, the right fielder, who's playing center field today. Batting 308 and 1 homer, 3 RBIs in the playoffs. And we are ready to get round 2 underway. Lozano's looking in, and his first pitch in there, swing on and miss, strike 1, and we are underway here. Pitch just missed outside. Caught the inside corner, strike 2, so it's 2-1. High fastball swung on and missed. And Witness goes down. Strikeout victim number 1. Here's Elijah Alexander playing shortstop, 364 average. He's got 1 homer and 6 RBIs. And he looks at the first pitch, swings it, hammers it right up the middle, base hit. And the Serpents pick up their first base runner of the afternoon. As Hunky Moore steps in. He's playing third base. He's looking for his first hit, but he has driven in 1. A lot of speed over there at first base. This was hit up the middle and through. So back-to-back pitches have hit right up the middle. That's been a theme throughout the playoffs here. A lot of balls have been hit right up the middle. The base hits. Here's Colson Blevins, the first baseman, batting 300. 1 out. Runner at first and second. The Serpents are already threatening here in the first inning. His first pitch is in there, strike 1. This one's hit on the ground to Avenue at second, who tosses the Houndstooth, who can't handle the throw, drops it for an error. Everybody's going to be safe. The bases are now loaded. That's a double play written all over that one. But Houndstooth just couldn't handle the transfer from Avenue. Now the base is loaded, 1 out. And Kieran Walker's on the plate, batting 600. He's got 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. And he hits the first pitch high into left center. Shipwreck is there to glove it. And she'll fire it home. Runner tags. And runner will cross as the throw does not beat the runner. And it's now 1-0 here in the first. Serpents strike first. Brings up Teresa Rums, batting 429. She's got 2 homers, 2 RBIs. She plays right field. That was 2 outs. Runners on the corners. And the first pitch is hit right to Avenue at second. She'll glove it for out number 3. And that ends the inning. But that error does cost the Neon 1 run. That's Serpents strike first. 1-0 as we move to the bottom of the first inning. So leading off first for the Neon's going to be Ward Barajas, batting 364 with 1 homer and 4 RBIs. Having a pretty decent playoff so far. He swings at the first pitch, fouls it off in the foul territory. This should be caught for out number 1 and will be just in front of the dugout. Really impatient there on that one. And it brings up Rance Pruitt. He's batting 545 with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Having a really good playoffs as well. He takes the first pitch low for strike 1. He hits one high and deep to left center. Just got a chance to get out of here. And this is a home run for Pruitt. As the Neon come right back, tied up. 1 swing of the bat. 400 feet to left center field. His second of the playoffs, RBI number 6. And it's now a 1-1 game here in the first inning. Brings up Kaylani Bird, the right fielder, batting 381. He's got 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Another player having a pretty good playoff. Swings to the first pitch and misses it. Strike 1. Takes 1 in there for strike 2. Swings and fouls it away. Hit right back up the middle. Just avoided the pitcher. But Bird picks up a single. That puts the runner at first base with 1 away. Which brings up Avenue to win. Batting 381. 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Her playoffs started out pretty hot, but she's cooled off a little bit in the last couple games. See if she can get back on the hot side. She hits the first pitch she sees right to short. The throw goes to second, over to first. That's a double play. And that ends the inning for the Neon. But they come right back, tied up with 1 swing of the bat. It's now 1-1. Let's move to the top of the second.
No one thinks outside the box like bogus dogs. Now batting.
So Davis Schneider's in the box now, batting 200. He's got 1 homer, 1 RBI. He plays left field for the Serpents. And a pitch from Lozano's on the inside corner, strike 1. Strike 2 in the outside corner. So 2-0. Fastball just held up on that one. So it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with high inside heater. So 1 away brings up Squishy Handspringer, their catcher, batting 364 with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Swung on, fouled away to the right-hand side, out of play. Swung and fouled away to the right-hand side again. So it's 1-2. Fastball hit high and deep to left. This would have left the yard anywhere else. But this is the high wall. As Shipwreck gets it and hauls it back into second base. So long, hard single. Puts runner at first base. Here's Derek Drapes, the pitcher, looking for his first hit. And Lozano's looking for double play to get out of the inning. He looks to lay out a bunt, but Paul pulls it back. So ball 1. Thought about bunting again. Pulled it back. That's in there. Strike 1. This one misses high. He's still threatening for bunts, but not doing it yet. This one is laid down, and this will get the job done. This throw goes to first. The runner advances to second, so it's 2 outs. Runner at second base is back to the top of the order. Here's Slide Witness, 0 for 1. And the pitch. Swung on, hit left, just past the diving instigate at third base. This is going to roll all the way to the wall, and it's going to drive in a run. That's an RBI double for Witness. It's now 2-1. Serpents have scored in both innings so far. And here's Elijah Alexander, 1 for 1 with a single. That was just bad luck for Lozano. So that was just out of reach of instigate. And throw goes to third on a stolen base attempt. Not in time. That's a stolen base. So another insurance run 90 feet away. This one misses low. It's a 1-1 count. Swung on, hit on the ground to second. Avenue has it over to Barajas for out number 3. that ends the inning. But the Serpents strike again. It's 2-1 to move to the bottom of the second inning. Kevin Shipwreck steps in the box for her first at bat of the game. She's batting .364 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs in playoffs. Both those home runs coming in one game. His first pitch is outside for ball 1. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Swung early, fouled it off to the left-hand side. So it's 1-2. Popped up infield. Shortstop's going to range out a few steps and hauls that one in for out number 1. Which brings up the catcher, Philip Connor. His first playoff at bat of the year. Maybe of his career for all we know. And he has the first pitch he sees on the ground towards second base. Walker has it over to first. That's out number 2. Which brings up look to get the third baseman batting .682. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He had a really good first round. And hoping carries over into this one. First pitch is in there for a strike. Hit off the pitcher's glove. Instigates on his way to first. He'll beat the throw. That's going to be an infield single. So runner first with 2 outs. Brings up Bear Houndstooth with a .421 average with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Also had a pretty good playoff first round. And there's the pitch for a strike on the outside corner. Instigate takes off running, but this was fouled away, so it's 0-2. Instigate takes off again. This one's hit over towards short. And shortstop jumps and hauls it in before it gets into left field. That's out number 3. Neon do not score, leave 1 runner on. They trails move to the top of the third, 2-1. So as Hunky Moore steps in, batting 1 for 1. He's got 1 single. That's his first hit of the playoffs. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Hit up the middle. Base hit. So the Serpents strike again here in this one. As Lynn other leadoff hit. So runner at first, nobody out. Here's Colson Blevins. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, Serpents are looking to add on more insurance here in this inning. Just missed low. Stolen base attempt. Throw in the second is in plenty of time to nail the runner. So the runner's been wiped off the base. That's 1 away. And it's a 1-1 count on the hitter. Who hits this one high and deep to right. This one's out of here. That's a home run. So the Serpents have scored in every inning so far. As they strike for another run here. 398 feet. His first homer of the playoffs and first RBI. So that stolen base attempt was really nice for the Neon that they actually pulled that off. And threw the runner out. So they only scored 1 instead of 2. As Walker's up now. And he swings the first pitch, fouls it away. Takes 1 up high, strike 2. Swung on, fouled away. So we'll do this again. Hit into left center. And nice diving stop by Pruitt. That's a nice defensive play for out number 2. That saved the double for sure. Brings up Teresa Rums. Takes 1 low for a strike. This was hit high in the right field. Foul territory. That'll reach seats, so it's 0-2. Caught the outside corner, strike 3. And that's another strikeout for Lozano. But the Serpents hit 1 home run. Tack on another run. They lead 3-1. Let's move to the bottom of the third. So here's the pitcher Lozano. He's got a perfect batting average so far in the playoffs. Has driven in 1 run. And first pitch he sees, swings on and misses. Swung on another one and misses, strike 2. Takes 1 low, ball 1. Swung on, fouled it away. Still 1-2. Hit up in the infield. Caught by the shortstop just before it hits the ground. So Lozano's out number 1. Brings up Barajas, 0 for 1. So back to the top of the order. He swings and fouls 1 away. takes one low for ball one. This one high and deep to left. That had home run distance, but foul. So 1 and 2. Reached up high for that one. That was ball two, but instead it's foul. Misses high. 2 and 2. Hit on the ground to right field, just past the diving first baseman. So Barajas gets his first hit of the day. And brings the tying run up for the Neon. And former Rents Pruitt, who already homered once in this game. He's 1 for 1. He'd love to do it again, tie the game up. First pitch is high and outside, ball one. Smokes one to left field, that's foul. And he hit this one into right center. Just got a chance to drop and will drop. That's going to be a single for Pruitt as Barajas advances to third. That brings up Kaylani Bird, who singled her first time up. Now batting with 1 out. Runners on the corners. See if she can get a hold of one here. Toss over to first. Pruitt dives back in. There's a strike there on the inside corner. Pruitt takes off. That one's low. And this is an easy stolen base. The ball just rolls into second base. I think it's a double play out of the situation. This one's high and deep to center. This one is gone. 3-run home run for Bird. That's just what the Neon were hoping for. Bird comes through with a 420-foot shot to center field. Third home run of the playoffs. RBIs 5, 6, and 7. That puts the Neon out in front. Here's Avenue. She's 0 for 1. See if she can get going here. 4-3 your score. And she smokes one high and deep to left. This one's going to be gone. Back-to-back shots for the Neon here in the third. Maybe that'll wake her up out of the little slump she's in. 392 feet. Home run number 2, her third RBI. It's now 5-3 score, Neon lead here in the third inning. Brings up Kaylee Shipwreck. She's 0 for 1. She's got the power to knock one out as well. They're going to stay with their pitcher. This one misses outside. Now misses low, so it's 2-0. And she smokes one deep to left. Back to back to back here in the third. Shipwreck goes yard. That was a no-doubter. 403 feet. They got out in a hurry. Her third homer of the playoffs. RBI number 5. And they are teeing off here in the third inning. As the pitcher, Philip Connor's up now 0 for 1. Don't expect him to knock one out, but who knows? Check swings. That one misses high. Low and in for ball 2. Popped up into right field. Should be an easy out. And this one's caught for out number 2 as Connor goes down. Which brings up Luca Instigate. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Looking to get a hit, extend the inning. First pitch is a strike low at the knees. Hit on the ground to second. This should end the inning. Walker over to first. That's out number 3. And the Neon are retired. But they put a 5 spot on the board with 3 home runs in a row. They take a 6-3 lead into the top of the 4th inning. So Schneider's up now. He's 0 for 1. The Serpents try to rebound, get back into this one. They've scored every inning so far. And first pitch is outside for a ball. Down low for strike 1. Hit on ground towards third. Instigate lays out to get it. Throw across to first. It will be in time for the out. Nice defensive play over there in the hot corner. Brings up Hanspringer, who's 1 for 1 with a single. And first pitch swinging hit on the ground to Houndstooth the short. And he'll take his time. Lobs it over to first. That's out number 2. Which brings up the pitcher Drapes, which I'll be surprised to leave him in now at this point. He's been getting hit pretty hard here last inning. They're going to leave him in. I don't know if their bullpen is just wore out or they're just going to assume they're going to come back. This one's fouled away, so it's 0-2. Just looks at strike 3 as the fastball blazes right past him. That ends the inning. So the Serpents are held off from scoring for the first time today. As we move to the bottom of the fourth, Serpents trail 6-3. As Houndstooth steps in for his second at bat, he's 0 for 1. And first pitch he sees, taken low and in, ball 1. There's a strike on the outside corner. This is high for ball 2. Slow roller, tipped foul. So it's 2-2. Hit high in the center. Center fielder's there, and it's caught for out number 1. And brings up Lozano for his second at bat. He's 0 for 1. His perfect at bat average has been wiped away after that first at bat. But he has a lot of speed if he can get on. He fouls this one away. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Another one swung on, fouled off the back screen. Still 0-2. Fouled away again. Hits one into center, but right at the center fielder. And that's caught for out number 2. So back to top of the order. Here's Barajas again. 1 for 2 with a single. He started the rally last inning. Fastball's inside. Ball 1. And this one smoked high and deep to center. This would have left in other parks, but this is bounced off the high wall in the center. And Barajas cruises into second with a double. He just missed a homer. Hit a little bit more to the left. So here's Pruitt. He's 2 for 2. He's got a homer and a single. Driven in 1. So the are looking for more insurance here if they can get some. And the pitch to Pruitt is lined right to third, caught for the out. As Hunky Morse hauled that one in. So move to the bottom on the top of the 5th. So the do not score that inning, but they still have a 3-run lead as we move to the top of the 5th. As your slide witness, 1 for 2 with a double, driven in 1. Looks at the first pitch, takes it for a strike down low. Swung on, fouled it away into the right side dugout. Slow tapper right back to Lozano, who races in, gets it, throws to first in time for the out. Not the person you want to hit it to if you're trying to outrun an infield hit. Lozano is the fastest runner on the team. Brings up Alexander. 1 out, nobody on. He swings and fouls the first pitch off. And he hit another one right up the middle for a base hit. So another single up the middle. Puts the runner at first with 1 away. Brings up Hunky Morse, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. First pitch swinging, fouled away. Swung on, fouled away again. Another one fouled off. Still 0-2. Down in the dirt for ball 1. Toss to first. Runner dives back in safely. Swung on, fouled away. He reached up high to get that one. Check swing, but that caught the outside corner. Strike 3. That's out number 2. Brings up Blevins. He's 1 for 2. He cracked the home run his last time out. Takes a ball low. Stolen base attempt. There's the throw, and they're not going to get him. That puts the runner at second base with 2 outs. And there's a strike. So it was 1 and 2 on the batter. Slow grinder right back to the pitcher. Lozano fires to first. That's out number 3. And the Serpents are retired to leave a man on. Do not score. Move to the bottom of the 5th. Still 6-3. Neon had the lead. Now to bring up Kaylani Bird, who's 2 for 2. She's got a homer, a single, driven in 3. She started a 3-home run barrage last inning. Well, 2 innings ago. She hits the first pitch over shortstop's head. That's going to drop for a hit. Bird's perfect day continues. She's 3 for 3. And that brings up Avenue. Looks like she has broken out of her slump just a little bit. She's 1 for 2. She homered her last time up. this is drilled deep to left. But left fielder was able to get to it. Bird retreats back to first. That's out number 1. And up next is Shipwreck. She's 1 for 2. She also homered last time up. And Drape's day is finished. They've seen enough of him. And Dano Floyd's coming in. I don't think we've ever seen this guy before. Comes in with a 1.50 ERA, so not too terrible. First pitch is inside for a ball. Swung on, fouled off. Blazed the fastball right by her. Swung and missed. This was just high in the center, but not high enough. Or is it? Oh, just caught just in front of the wall. Thought it might bounce off. But Shipwrecker's retired. That's at number 2. Brings up the catcher Connor, who's 0 for 2. Bird still at first, but now 2 outs. Neat ground zone right up the middle. Shortstop's able to get to it. Over to first. Connor's retired. That is the inning. And the Neon do not score for the second straight. Move to the top of the 6th. Still 6-3. Neon have the advantage. And that brings up Kieran Walker for his second at bat. Actually, it should be his third at bat now. 0 for 1 with an RBI. And he pops first pitch he sees up behind the plate. Connor is there. And he catches this one for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Teresa Rums, who's 0 for 2. And swings the first pitch, fouls it off the back wall. Looks at a strike on the lower inside corner, 0-2. Swung at the fastball, strike 3. So 2 away. Brings up Schneider, who's 0 for 2. Batted with nobody on. First pitch swung on, hit on the ground to first. Barajas lays out to get it. Tossed to Lozano covering. That's out number 3. And Serpents are quickly retired here in the 6th. Move to the bottom of the inning. Still 6-3. Neon lead. And up first going to be Instigate leading off here in the bottom of the 6th. He's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch hit toward short. Alexander comes up with it. Over to first. That's out number 1. And up next is Houndstooth, who's 0 for 2. Not looking too confident there. Hammers the first pitch. Left-hand side foul. Takes one low for a ball. 1-1. And he hits one toward short as well. Alexander will do this again. Over to first. Out number 2. And brings to the pitch Lozano, who's 0 for 2. And he just lobs one in his left center. First pitch he sees. Lozano gets a hit. Puts a runner at first with 2 outs. Has moved to the top of the order again. Barajas is up next. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Lozano takes off. They have no chance of getting him. He cruises in easily with the stolen base. His first pitch misses low for Barajas. He swings at this one. So 1-1. Hit high and deep to right. This might leave the yard. No, it's off the wall. That's going to be another double for Barajas, but it drives in a run. So that stolen base pays off as Lozano comes around to cruise into home plate. Neon tack on another run. It brings up Brent Pruitt, who's 2 for 3 with a single, a home run, and an RBI. Another runner in scoring position with 2 outs. He's way out in front of that one. Something gonna miss. Down in the dirt for ball 1. He hits one high in the center. This has got a chance to go. Back. This is gone. Pruitt with a second homer of the day. That's 2 more runs for the Neon here in the 6th. 415 feet. His third of the playoffs. RBI 7 and 8. And Pruitt has come to play for the playoffs. He's been kind of quiet throughout the regular season without much playing time. As Bird steps in now, he's 3 for 3. Got a homer and 2 singles. This one's hit into right. This is going to drop foul. Missed being fair by just a couple feet. Another one drilled to the right-hand side. Foul again, 0-2. Line shot into right. This is going to drop, roll to the wall. Bird's on her way to second. She's going to hold up at first, however. So Bird's 4 for 4. She's perfect right now. And that brings up Avenue is 1 for 3. She's got the 1 homer. She's looking to cause more damage here. Runner at first with 2 outs. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. And she's going to ground one out towards Alexander at short. Throw to first, in time to get Avenue for out number 3. But they now tack on 3 more runs. They take a 6-run lead into the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher.
And Handspringer's in the box for her third at bat. 1 for 2 with a single. And first pitch is on the outside corner for Lozano for strike 1. Swung on, hit into left field, but right at Shipwreck, who catches this one for out number 1. Pitcher Floyd up next for his, well, I would say his first at bat, but he's batting 1,000, so I don't know how many at bats he's had. But he's getting taken out for a pinch hitter as Ricky Angeles comes in. Has no batting ability whatsoever. His first playoff appearance. Looks at a strike on the outside corner. Another strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Hit on the ground to second. Avenue comes up with this one. Slings it to Barajas for out number 2. So back to top of the order. Here's Witness, who's 1 for 3. She's got a double and an RBI. First pitch is a fastball down low, strike 1. Swung on, hit on the ground to first. Barajas has it. He'll race to the bag. Steps on it for out number 3. And the Serpents are retired as Vern Mendoza comes into pitch. Has yet to give up any earned runs. As Serpents have been shut out again. Shut out in 4 straight. Moved to the bottom of the 7th. 9-3 your score. Neon leading comfortably. Shipwreck steps in 1 for 3. She's got a homer and RBI. Yeah, currently with a 6-run lead, but if round 1 is any indication, 6 runs is not going to be enough. Shipwreck fouls first pitch away. Chased one up high. Swung on and missed. This was lobbed right to second, and it's gloved by Walker for out number 1. Shipwreck's retired. And brings up the catcher Connor, is 0 for 3. Still looking for his first playoff hit. Won't get it here as this was fouled off on the right-hand side. And it's going to be caught in foul territory for out number 2. Connor has not had a good swing all game. As Instigate's up now 1 for 3 with a single. Hit high into left center. It's going to hang up a little too long. It's going to be caught short of the warning track for out number 3. And the Neon are retired in order here in the 7th. Move to the top of the 8th. Still a 9-3 lead. Neon have the lead here. And Alexander's up 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Time's running out on the Serpents. If they want to get something going, they need to start now. Looks at a strike down low. It's going to be the last inning for Lozano. Fouled away, so it's 0-2. Popped up into right field. Plenty of time for Bird to get there. She waves off the center fielder, and she'll glove this one for out number 1. Brings up the third baseman, Hunky Morris, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And first pitch hit on the ground through the hole on the left-hand side. That's going to be another hit for Morris as he picks up his 3rd hit. Serpents are trying to start their rally here in the 8th. As Colson Blevins is up now, 1 for 3 with the homer. First pitch takes it for a strike. Hit on the ground, first base. Barajas can't get to it. Avenue does. Toss over Lozano covering first. That's out number 2. Runner advances to second. So 2 down. Runner at second base for Kieran Walker is 0 for 2, but has driven in a run with a sac fly. Misses out. Inside. Ball 1. Strike one in the outside corner. Swung on, hit on the ground at first. Barajas has it. He'll just take it to the bag himself. Or out number 3. Serpents are retired without scoring. Move to the bottom of the 8th. 9-3, your score. Neon lead still.
Is this thing on?
As Houndstooth's in the box for his 4th at bat, still looking for his first hit.
Houndstooth.
He's pumped now. Got the snarl going. And the pitch, taken outside, ball 1. Hit in the center. Easy out. And Witness gloves it for out number 1. Brings up Lozano. He's 1 for 3 on the day, but his day is finished. Sloan's going to come in to pinch hit. Sloan ends with a .214 average here in the playoffs. As he smokes one into right center. First pitch he hits, this goes to the wall. Sloan's going to have a double. Thought about going for 3, but held up. So puts a runner in scoring position for the Neon here in the bottom of the 8th. Barajas is up 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a single. He's driven in 1. Got a chance to drive in another one here with a base hit. Takes one fastball outside, ball 1. Nasty slider, or curve, I should say. And he smokes this one. Long gone. Home run, Barajas. No doubter, off the back wall. 2 more runs will score. 455 feet. That may be his longest home run of his career. That's the 2nd homer of the playoffs. RBI 67. The Neon came to play here in round 1. Round 2. First game of round 2. Brings up Pruitt, now 3 for 4. He's got 2 home runs today. It's now 11-3. That misses low for a ball. Swung on, fouled away. Early swing, fouled it off to the left, so it's 1-2. Line shot right to the shortstop, who leaps up and snags it out of the air. That brings up Kaylani Bird's perfect day is still going on. 4 for 4. She's batting with bases low. Bases empty. 2 outs. She nails one into right field. That's going to be another single. Bird is now 5 for 5. It's up Avenue now, 1 for 4. She only has the 1 home run. Looking for another hit. And the pitch. Hit into right field. Avenue does get her 2nd hit. That advances Bird to 2nd. Neon now have runners at 1st and 2nd base with 2 outs. And Shipwreck's in. She's looking for her 2nd hit. She hasn't got a hit since the home run. Chased one down in the dirt, swinging a miss. Getting a little too anxious up there. Misses low for ball 1. Fouled away. 1-2. Fouled away again to the left hand slide. Do it again. Fouled away to the right. Just protecting the plate now at this point. Popped up infield. This should end the inning. Shortstop waves everybody off. And Alexander hauls it in for out number 3. And that ends the inning. But the Neon tack on 2 more in the 8th. They take 11-3 lead into the final frame. Serpents got some work to do if they want to get back into this one. They're down by 8.
Now batting.
Here's Teresa Rums, 0 for 3.
Teresa Rums.
Pretty much been a non-factor so far in this game. As Reese Bradley's on the mound now, taking over for Lozano. His first pitch is inside for a ball. Bradley hasn't been too hot either in the playoffs, as ERA of 6. And that misses low. Ball 2. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Instigate has this one. Over to 1st. That's the first out.
Now batting. Left fielder, number 2.
So Neon are 2 outs away from taking a 1-0 lead here in this playoffs round 2. As Schneider steps in. And this misses inside for ball 1. Swung on, hit on the ground, just past the diving Instigate at 3rd. So that rolls into left field. So 1 out single brings up Handspringer, who's 1 for 3.
Squishy Handspringer.
And the pitch, strike on the inside corner. This one's hit right up the middle, just misses Bradley's leg. So back-to-back singles puts runners at first and second, still with one away. Brings up the pitcher Mendoza, looking for his first playoff hit, but he's not going to get it here, as they take him out for Trenton Sampson, who's coming in with a perfect batting average here in the playoffs. And he extends it here with another hit. A single in the left field. That's going to load the bases up. Still with one out. The Serpents are starting to rally here in the ninth. They still got some work to do if they want to get back into this. And here's Sly Witness, 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Bases loaded, one out. Double play will end the game. First pitch misses low. Swung on. This is going to find the hole on the right-hand side, and that's going to drive in 1 run. So Serpents inch back in within 1. Well, with 1, I should say. Now trailed by 7. Brings up Elijah Alexander, who's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. First pitch fouled away. Looking for that one, but didn't like where its placement. Took it for a ball. This one's fouled away to the left-hand side. So it's 1-2. Hit right toward Avenue at second for the out there, over to second. But not in time to get the runner. Now it's 2 outs. It's the last chance for the Serpents. Hunky Morse is up 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And he pops the first pitch up he sees in the left. This should do it. Shipwreck is there. She'll haul this one in for out number 3. And this game is over. Neon take a 1-0 lead here in the round 2. As the Neon walk away with an easy victory here. 11-4 your final. 18 hits for the Neon. Serpents picked up 12, but they left them a lot of runners on base. The Neon do pick up an error, which did cost them a run. Top batter for the Serpents, probably give it to Morse, who went 3 for 5. You could give it to Blevins for the homer, but this is his only hit. So yeah, we'll give it to Morse, 3 for 5. For the Neon, multiple players. Yeah, multiples. I mean, Bird had the perfect day, but Pruitt had 2 homers. So it could be toss-up for either one of them. I mean, Brawhouse, Pruitt, and Bird all drove in 3. So you can toss up between any of them, because Brawhouse also had 4 hits and a homer. So yeah, any of them top 3 can be your top player in this game. Drapes picks up the loss for the Serpents, went 4 1/3, gave up 10 hits, 6 runs, gave up 4 home runs. Picks up his first loss of the playoffs. His ERA jumps to 7.56. Lozano picks up the win, going 8 innings, gave up 8 hits, only 2 runs, struck out 6, gave up the 1 homer. Picks up his second win in the playoffs, and that ERA dropped by half, down to 7.71. Still, not that impressive. Top 3 players, they're going to give it to Brawhouse, number 1. 4 for 5 with a homer, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Pruitt, number 2. 3 for 5 with 2 homers, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Stole the base as well. And Bird, your number 3 star. 5 for 5 with a homer, 3 RBIs, and a run score. So top 3 players accounted for 9 runs. So that game did not play out like any of the round 1 games did. That was not a close matchup. Started out that way for the first half of the game, however. But Neon come out in front, going to take a 1-0 lead and move on to the next series. Defending champ Outlaws have a 1-0 lead in their series over the Razzles. So let's see what happens in this one. Outlaws take an early lead, and they're going to walk away with an easy victory there, 5-1. So they got a 2-0 lead in their series. They're 1 game away from reaching the finals for the 2nd straight year. So next up for the Serpents, who are 0-1 now in the series. Going to have Gingham Cleverly on the mound, looking for his first win. Got a 12.27 ERA, so he's been hit around pretty good. Love Drummond on the mound for the Neon, who's looking for her first win as well. Got 2.57 ERA. She did pretty good the first time out, just the bullpen blew it. But yeah, that's it for game 1. Game 2 coming up next. Drummond versus Cleverly. Neon up 1 game to none. They're 2 games, win 2 more games, and they're on to the finals for the 2nd time. So that'll do it for this one. We will see you back here for game 2 of the conference finals between the Serpents and the Neon. See how that one plays out. See you then.